Hi everyone! Dr. Binox here, ready to explore the amazing world inside your body. Today, we're diving into the menstrual cycle, a natural process that happens in the bodies of people with uteruses. It's like a monthly dance of hormones and changes, and understanding it can help you feel more in tune with your body. Don't worry, we'll break it down into easy-to-understand steps. Think of your body like a garden. Every month, your body prepares for a potential seed, which we call an egg. This egg is super important because if it meets a sperm, it can grow into a baby. The menstrual cycle is all about getting your body ready for this possibility. We're going to learn about the 4 main phases of the menstrual cycle: menstrual, follicular, ovulation, and luteal. Each phase has a special job to do in getting your body ready for a possible pregnancy. So, put on your explorer hats and let's get started. Our journey begins with the menstrual phase, usually lasting about 3 to 7 days. Remember that garden we talked about? Well, if a seed wasn't planted last month, it's time for a little cleanup. The lining of your uterus, which is like the soft soil in our garden, sheds away. This shedding is what we call your period. You might notice some blood coming from your vagina. That's totally normal. It's just your body's way of getting rid of the lining it doesn't need anymore. You might also experience some cramps, bloating, or even mood swings. These are all caused by changes in your hormones, the tiny messengers that control everything. But don't worry, the menstrual phase doesn't last forever. Think of it as a fresh start, a clean slate for the next cycle to begin. Your body is amazing and it knows exactly what it's doing. Next up is the follicular phase, which overlaps with the menstrual phase. While your body is busy cleaning house, something exciting is happening in your ovaries. Your ovaries are like little egg factories, and inside each ovary are tiny sacs called follicles. During this phase, one follicle starts to grow bigger and stronger, like a tiny plant pushing its way through the soil. This follicle contains a developing egg, getting ready for its big debut. As the follicle grows, it releases a hormone called estrogen. Estrogen is like a messenger that tells the lining of your uterus to thicken up again, creating a soft, comfy landing pad for a potential fertilized egg. It's like laying down fresh soil and nutrients in our garden, getting ready to nourish a new seed. Section 4. Ready, set, go. The ovulation phase, day 14. Get ready for the main event. Ovulation is the exciting moment when that mature egg bursts out of its follicle and is released from the ovary. It's like the flower bud opening up in our garden, ready to be pollinated. This usually happens around day 14 of your cycle, but it can vary from person to person. The release of the egg is triggered by a surge in another hormone called luteinizing hormone, or LH. You might feel a little twinge or cramp on the side where the egg is released. Now the egg is ready and waiting in the fallopian tube, hoping to meet a sperm and start the journey of creating a new life. This is the most fertile time of your cycle, so if you're trying to get pregnant, this is the time to get busy. Section 5. Will it or won't it? The luteal phase, days 15 to 28. After the egg is released, the follicle that housed it transforms into something called the corpus luteum. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. The corpus luteum is like a little factory that produces another important hormone called progesterone. Progesterone is like a gardener, making sure the lining of your uterus stays thick and supportive, just in case a fertilized egg arrives. It keeps everything warm and cozy, ready to welcome a potential pregnancy. Progesterone can also make you feel a little more tired and emotional, but that's perfectly normal. If the egg isn't fertilized, the corpus luteum shrinks away, and progesterone levels drop. This signals to your body that it's time to start the cycle all over again, with the menstrual phase. But if the egg does meet a sperm and fertilization occurs, well, that's a whole other adventure for another time. Section 6. The cycle continues. Importance and celebration. And that, my friends, is the incredible journey of the menstrual cycle. It's a complex and fascinating process that demonstrates the amazing power and intelligence of your body. Understanding your cycle can help you feel more in control of your health and make informed decisions about your body. Remember, every body is different, and your cycle might not always follow the textbook timeline. It's important to track your cycle, notice any changes, and talk to a trusted adult or healthcare provider if you have any questions or concerns. So let's celebrate the amazingness of the menstrual cycle and all the incredible things our bodies can do. Until next time, stay curious.